I tell you what, in that game though, credit to Brighton. Credit to Brighton. I think they had a really, really good performance, and Chelsea were just, they just took their chances well. But I think Brighton really gave them a good showing in that game.
Definitely. Brighton had very good chances. Most notably, Trossard scoring that goal from outside the box, and I mean it was good. It was good play. It was a good goal. But again, we have to look towards Kepa, don't we?
It was shot.
They're going to bring in that Mendy, hopefully, from, I think it's Rennes.
Yeah.
And I think Kepa just needs to go. A lot of people do associate him with the £70 million fee, but that was Chelsea in desperation because they just lost Courtois. They had to pay top dollar for a keeper that's nowhere near worth 70 million, but it was his release clause.
I just think Sarri at the time, it was a Sarri signing. It just didn't. It just kind of came out of nowhere. It didn't really seem logical. They paid all that money for him, and everyone's just a bit like, oh wow, okay, we must be getting an absolute blinder of a keeper in the league, and we've yet to see that. And I mean, I have no doubt that maybe back in Spain you can maybe do the job again, but clearly the Premier League, it's just not cut for him. So yeah, like you said, I think he definitely does need moving swiftly on. But at the end of the game, Frank did confirm he is still happy with Kepa. He's happy with him between the sticks. So we'll have to see where it goes. But I mean,
thing is, like with as a manager, you've got to publicly back your players. You've got to always be like, oh yeah, they're going to play well. He's always happy. But you can't be happy with that goalkeeper. Sure, he's conceded the most goals outside the box within the last 12 months. I think he's just ahead of Matt Ryan. And I think that if Kepa's going to keep this up, I wouldn't be happy as Chelsea manager with Kepa. I just think they need to move on as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see what goes on for it. But I mean, talking about Chelsea, they did manage to put 3 past them. Jorginho with a swift, traditional Jorginho penalty. I think he's 8 for Chelsea now, 8 put past, which is very impressive from him. Reece James arguably scoring, a goal of the season contender in the first week of the season. It was an absolutely incredible goal.
Unbelievable.
He is another right back as well. Just an absolutely incredible player who I would love to see play further up the pitch. I would love to see him as a DM.
Yeah,
because I think he's physical. He can pass the ball well. He's obviously got a shot on him as well. And then we saw Kurt Zuma as well tucking in the last goal with I think it was a bit of quite a hefty deflection, but however you get him. So a comfortable win for Frank and Chelsea, but Brighton really did put up a pretty impressive performance, and it was the ex Chelsea player was it Lamptey as well.
Lamptey, yeah,
he had a great game. He had a very. I mean, I think if he's going to put up those kind of performances, I don't think he'll be down that end of the table for too long. I thought he played absolutely incredibly. Same with Trossard. So, a very interesting game.